Hello, I'm Thomas Wade Gonder, and this is a quick video on our timer giveaway. This is an ACCDB that's delivered as a zipped file. It's meant to run on Windows 64, Access 64-bit. Anyways, let's go ahead and open up the database. And this is the form that pops up automatically. To use it, you initialize the timers. That clears out all the variables. We can click Begin, and then I'll talk for a moment. Alright, click End. And we can go to timer 1, lap 1, calculate it in milliseconds. That ran for about 3,906 milliseconds. My system is not in a USA region, so the decimals show, the thousand shows a period. The decimal separator is a comma. We can reinitialize and begin a startup. What that does is set the counter to 1, so that would be 1 millisecond after the system started or was rebooted. And then I can click End, and we'll click on Days, and we can calculate, and my system was rebooted 7 days ago, 1 hour, 34 minutes, 38 seconds, and 670 milliseconds. Let's go ahead and start a second timer. I clicked on Begin there. Now let's click on End, 6 times, good half dozen. So End, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so we've got 6 laps in there now. So if we wanted to, we'd go to timer number 2, see what's in lap 1. Let's change that to milliseconds, calculate, and it was for 8,000 milliseconds. Let's just convert that to seconds. So it's 8 seconds. Go back to milliseconds, calculate. Now we can see lap number 2, calculate, and it was 2 seconds, 2.5. Let's go to lap 3. Now use the down arrows or the mouse wheel and click on the number you want. It should go black. Then you can calculate. That'd be the 3rd lap, the 4th lap, the 5th lap, and the 6th lap. But if we go to the 7th lap, we only pressed End 6 times, we'll get a -1, meaning that we didn't run that lap. That's an error indicator, -1. You can trap on that in your code. Alright, now let's look at the totals. So the total times for up to lap 7 was nothing. Again, it's an error. So let's go to 6, calculate, 18 seconds. Let's go to 5, 17 seconds, 4, 14 seconds, on down to 2 and 1, which is the same as the lap total on the first, only on the first one. Alright, that covers all of this. You can see the things in days, hours, minutes, milliseconds. As we said earlier, you can see it for the lap or the total time. Let's see, let's take a quick look at the form. So we'll go into form design. Here's a basic little form, and it's got some activities going on for the events. This is the code for the form. It's pretty repetitive, with just one big procedure for actually doing the calculate. This do result is the calculate button. And there is one other module in use called the mod timer, module for timers. And let's get it open. And it has 2 procedures. It has the declaration we need for calling the API to get the system tick counter out. This is for 64-bit systems. Again, I don't think it'll work on 32. You can try it. And it has a pretty good description as far as a documentation goes. Then there's the code for the timer. And then there's another little procedure for displaying that timer information in days, hours, minutes, seconds, milliseconds. Pretty simple little routine. These will all be delivered as one ACCDB in a zipped file. You can request it via an email, and we'd be happy to send it out to you.